Good morning, it's John Neal here, and I'm at Nuneaton railway station. Oh, a few stairs. There is a lift, but oh, there's another one coming through. Bit of a goods train. You know what? You look quite smart, really. And this is platform 7, don't you know? Little old Nuneaton station has got 7 platforms. And this section here, I've just come down by the stairs, has got some rather distinctive artwork on the windows, which is very, very nice. And then as we come along here, there is some very acceptable portraits. I think they've been done by a local art group, and they're good. I like them. I say local art group, I think they actually have a little studio here on the station and meet fairly regularly. I did speak to somebody about it once, and good thing too. Right, today what I'm doing is this. Come to the station just to double check the train that goes this time to Narborough, which is halfway to Leicester. It's only 12 miles away. Previously I have gone to Tamworth on the train, which again is only about 12 miles away, and then cycled back. And when I did my review of the East Darley bikes, I took the train to Coventry. I made it look like I'd cycled all the way actually, but I hadn't. And I took the train coming back as well. So what I'm looking for is the train to Narborough, which as I say is halfway to Leicester. But when I was trying to book it on the app,
platforms may be slippery due to today's weather. Please take extra care when walking around the station.
Oh right, okay. Will do. It's a busy station this, look, they're still coming. Look at this. You could say they're beating the graffiti artist to it there, because the decoration on the train is fantastic. What was I saying? Yes, I'm going to Narborough this time, just to put myself 12 miles away from home, and then work out a cycle route which is about 20 miles via Market Harborough from another direction. So it's just another way of making the cycle journeys a bit different. Just waiting for the train to come in now and then see if they are fully booked for bikes, and I don't really think they are. Just had a word with one of the staff members here, and he reckons what I've seen is a bit crazy, that it can't be booked for bikes all the way through. So I'm waiting for the train to come, have a look, see if there's any space for bikes, and I'll go on my way. But I'm not going on the train today. I have to say I'm quite impressed with the station. It's very clean and tidy. The announcements are very clear. The signage is good. The trains look fantastic. The majority of trains run on time, spot on in fact, but the one that I'm waiting for has been delayed because of another delay in front of it, but they've made it very clear. So about 10 minutes later the train I'm looking for will be coming in. And here comes the train for Leicester calling in at Narborough. When I tried to book a ticket on the app, it said that there was no space for bicycles, that they were all booked, but it was on every train, so I didn't quite understand it. So I'm just checking to see what's going on here. There's a fair number of people on the train, but it is only just after 9:30. So I'll ask somebody and see if there is any space for bicycles. According to the guard, if that's what she is, at the back of that train, there was room on there for a bike. So it's quite crowded though, considering it's it's nearly 9:30. Well, yeah, I thought there would be fewer people on it, but there's not. So maybe when it comes to it and I want to get to Narborough, it should be quite doable. And the app which says that all the bike places are booked is not quite accurate.
Doors closing. Lift going up.
Platform edge. Staff may approach you if you
I've made my way up Tuttle Hill and thank you. I think this is a good spot to have an overview of where I'm going to go, because here we are at Camp Hill, and over this way, as you can sort of see, there is a lot of open ground, and there's a cycleway that goes on there and all the way back again. The point is, there's one goes down by the ponds and waste ground down here, and then when I get to Chapel End I can go along another one which is along and obviously an old railway track which comes back the other way. I did cover this once when I did some videos about the cycleways around Nuneaton, and I remember this being here, and I'd never been down here before, so it's all well and good spotting them for the first time, but let's make use of them and have a look. But meanwhile, I'm going to just throw the drone up and see an overview from in the air. Looking back over towards Nuneaton, you can see the Camp Hill Industrial Estate, and here's the green area that starts Whittleford Park and the ponds and woods that make up the rest of the park further on. And thinking about it, even though we're within the boundaries of the town of Nuneaton, that's quite a large area of woodland and wetland. The wildlife must love it. So setting off down the hill towards this green area and turning off to the right, it looks like it's called Whittleford Park. The vegetation looks very wintry, but it's still really pleasant to get off the main road. I don't really mind, but there are some of these sort of gates, chicanes to stop people screaming through on motorbikes and other unsuitable vehicles, but you have to put up with this. I think this shows how wild and inaccessible this area to the left is. You can't go in there at all, look at it. There are quite a few dog walkers and pedestrians on these pathways, and it's important to slow down, be courteous, and just take your time. And finally arrive at the bottom of Bucks Hill. They're moving along Skye Drive to the new estate. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the road, I know, there's no traffic light, but I want to show you the extensive work they've done to clear this drainage channel. So things are being done, which is good. And here is where I turn around and head back towards the town centre along the rather ominously called Black Track. I was talking to a gentleman along here walking his dog, and he watches my videos, so sorry sir I didn't catch your name, but his dog, sort of a whippety greyhound thing, was called Jake. As soon as we mentioned his name, his ears pricked up and he turned round. And yeah, I said I was going to come back along here, along this track, which is called the Black Track. And this is it, which it obviously appears to have followed an old railway track. So let's press on over here and see what's going on. See how muddy it is or isn't. Morning. Ah, looks like a photo opportunity here. Well, the Black Track's living up to its name, and yeah, it's a little bit muddy, but it's okay. Right, ooh, it's muddy. Well, I'm on the Black Track. I'd forgotten it was called that. Did I even know that? But it's obviously where there was a railway along this route, and is now just a walkway. And it is a bit muddy, but I think we can cope quite nicely. But I tell you what, oh, it's warm. I've got a feeling it's about 9-10 degrees. And I've put all this fleece and scarf and stuff on, and even my woolly hat feels a bit warm. So, but we seem to be going okay. The Black Track, here we go. Just to make sure I don't fall off with both holding the camera and trying to ride my bike along here. There's a mixture of artwork here. Some is just graffiti, which is not very good, to be honest. But there's some very nice proper artwork to do with the pits that would have been here. And there's the name of a colliery here, Haunchwood. Haunchwood Colliery. And here's a lamp and some pictures of miners here. So this is all the remains of what would have been the services going to and from the various pits around this area. Hard work, very difficult. Yeah, these chaps were heroes, really. This is my mission complete, really. Just did what I wanted to do, call in at the station, check the train for another trip, and then make my way along near the bottom of Camp Hill, and then along Black Track here. And it says here, what I've just come along was, is it Whittle Pools and Meadows, one of Nuneaton and Beverley's green spaces. I think the effort put into making these amenable, accessible, has been very good. Right, I'm going to knock off here, and thanks for watching, and I'll make my way back home. Okay, and so you know what, you'll see me next time. Okay, bye bye.